Let me explain about the female external genitalia. First one, the vulva. So the vulva, this is the term applies to the external female genital organs. This consists of the following structure. First one, mons pubis or mons veneris. It is covered with pubic hair. So it is a pad of fat lying over the symphysis pubis. So this one is mons pubis or mons veneris. Next part is labia majora. These are the two labia majora. This one is labia majora. These are two folds of fat and areolar tissue covered with skin and pubic hair on the outer surface. They arise in the mons pubis or mons veneris and merge into the perineum behind. This labia majora arise in the mons pubis or mons veneris and merge into the perineum behind. Third one, the labia minora. This one is labia minora. Labia minora. These are two thin folds of skin lying between the labia majora. The labia minora, these are two thin folds of skin lying between two labia majora. Anteriorly, they divide to enclose the clitoris. This is clitoris. Posteriorly, they fuse forming the porchette. This one is porchette. The labia minora are two thin folds of skin lying between the labia majora. Anteriorly, they divide to enclose the clitoris. Posteriorly, they fuse forming the porchette. Next one is clitoris. This is clitoris. Clitoris. It is a small rudimentary organ corresponding to the male penis. It is extremely sensitive and highly vascular and plays a part in the orgasm of sexual intercourse. So this part has been called as clitoris. Clitoris is a small rudimentary organ corresponding to the male penis. It is extremely sensitive and highly vascular and plays a part in the orgasm of sexual intercourse. Next part is vestibule. This area is called as vestibule. This is the area enclosed by the labia minora. The vestibule is the area enclosed by the labia minora. So there are the openings of the urethra and the vagina. There are the openings of the urethra and the vagina. This is the external. This part. This is the external urethral orifice. This one is vagina. Vagina. Next one, urethral orifice. So this is the urethral orifice. This is the urethral orifice. Urethral orifice lies 2.5 centimeter lies 2.5 centimeter posterior to the clitoris. The urethral orifice lies 2.5 centimeter posterior to the clitoris. On either side of the openings on either side lie the openings of skin ducts. So this is the external urethral orifice. This orifice lies 2.5 centimeter 5 centimeter posterior to the clitoris. On either side lie the openings of skin duct. Next, vaginal orifice, vagina. It is also known as the introitus of the vagina. The another name is introitus of the vagina. This occupies the posterior 2/3 of the vestibule. This orifice is partially closed by the hymen. This one is hymen. This orifice is partially closed by the hymen. So hymen is a thin membrane which tears during sexual intercourse or during the birth of the child. The vaginal orifice is also known as the introitus of the vagina and occupies the posterior 2/3 of the vestibule. The orifice is partially closed by hymen. It is a thin membrane which tears during the sexual intercourse or during the birth of the first child. Next one is Bartholin's gland. This one is Bartholin's gland. So these are two small glands which open on either side of the vaginal orifice. The Bartholin glands are two small glands which open on either side of the vaginal orifice. This one, the final part, has been called as perineum. This is the area between the vagina and the anus. The perineum is present between the vagina and the anus. So till now we have seen about the female external genitalia. So there are mons pubis or mons veneris. The next labia majora and labia minora. Next one, clitoris. This one is porchette. Frenulum. This part has been called as frenulum. Above that is prepuce. This part is called as vestibule. There are external urethral meatus and vagina. So vagina is partially closed by hymen. Then there is Bartholin's duct. This area has been called as perineum. This is present between the vagina and the anus.